Hello everyone. Well, today I'm going to do a little carburetor maintenance. Got a couple gaskets leaking, so we're going to break it down about halfway and put some new O-rings and gaskets in there. And this is on a Weber 38 DGB, so it might help somebody out if they've never done that. And so let's get to it. This is a custom air filter. If you've never seen one of these on a Weber, it's because I made a custom plate to offset it away from this brake booster. So wanted the big air filter. The big air filter wouldn't normally fit, but making this adapter plate offset it wasn't too hard to do. Don't spill gas everywhere. Easier said than done. This little lever on the side, you have to pop the pin and slide it to the side of the butterflies so this whole piece can come up. Alright, it looks like it's ready to come up. The inside, there's your floats. This was my main issue. This gasket's leaking around here, causing all this mess coming down on the sides. So we're hoping to remedy that here now. The gasket doesn't look bad, but for whatever reason it's leaking. So quick look inside the carburetor, just so we understand a little more about it. Here's the bowl where the gas is kept. That's where the floats sit. And the floats, depending on how much fuel is in there, is letting more fuel in there. And then right down there, them two are the main jet. There's two of them. They're the same size on this 38 synchronous Weber. And then up here we have air correctors. There's one for each barrel. And the way this carburetor works, both barrels work together on this cam so that when you get one, you get both at the same time. So we're gonna go to the top side and clean it up, and then we'll clean up around here some. Try not to get anything inside of here. And then we're gonna put it back together. Alright, so here's our rebuild kit. It's official red line. Some tuning instructions and diagram breakdown. Our new gaskets and O-rings, and there's the new float needle seat. So since we have that, we're going to change those out too. So we got to take this float apart. Pull this pin out right here. Don't want to lose any of this stuff. Float comes out. And that's the seat right there. It slides right off. Set that down. Doesn't look bad. This isn't very old, but there's a little bit of shininess there, so we're going to change all that. And this piece here also comes out. So let's get that out. Okay. Looks pretty good down in there. We'll save this guy for later. Okay, looks like there's a small brass O-ring. Now we got it down to this, we'll do a little cleanup. Okay. My old one is brass. The new one is rubber. So this should be interesting. Maybe better seal, maybe not so good. We'll find out. So there's my new ones. Let's see if we got this new brass seat. Is that it? I think so. Alright, so now we'll do our float again with the new seat and a rubber tip. This hooks on there. Drop it down into that hole. And your pin comes back in here. Line them all up. Now we need to measure this space. Make sure we're right. The instructions are right in here. Somewhere. We have plastic float. It says 18 millimeters from gasket. Alright, now we've got a ruler with millimeters on it, and we're measuring from the gasket to the top. If the carburetor was sitting normal, which now is the bottom of the float. So we have 19 millimeters, and it calls for 18. So we'll have to bend this little part called the tang. I'm going to bend that just a little bit in hopes to get it down 1 millimeter. So let's try that. One millimeter is not a lot. Let's see if that did anything. Looks like we got 18.5 now. So we need to bend that another 0.5 millimeter. close. That looks like 18. Alright, we've got everything on it except for the filter. And just in case we got to do any tuning, we're going to leave the filter off for a few minutes. And we're going to try and start it up and see if it needs any adjustments. Well, started right up. It still had some fuel in the line and got it right to it. Sounds good. So I hope you guys liked that. I hope it helped you out if you were in doing anything like that with the Weber carburetors. Pretty simple. And thanks for watching.